welcome to another gameplay video of Diablo 3. As you can tell, I have made some progress with my wizard recently, and right now I'll be showing you a bit where my character's at, what I'll be doing with him, and a bit of a tutorial on how to break 1 million attack with a wizard. Well, as you can see, my attack right now is at 1,010,000, and defense is at 8 million, and my health is at 14.2 thousand. There is my guy. Rotating him now. He's level 70. He does have Paragon level 45. And I'm going to jump straight into this. And we're going to begin off with our skills. Now, from my understanding, most people use Shock Pulse for power affinity. I use Electrocute just because it's easier for me to use in search of power to gain that arcane power. And then I use Disintegrate with Convergence. Moving on, I have a magic weapon with Force Weapon. This is really important for this build. You're going to want that increase in attack. Same thing with your familiar. I also use Spark Flint, which increases my damage as well. And then I use Pinpoint Barrier, which gives me an increase in my critical hit. And then Archon. As for my passives, I have Arcane Dynamo, which if I use 5 of my lightning moves, I get 60% more damage with my Disintegrate. I use Glass Cannon to increase my damage by 15% more. Evocation to reduce all of my cooldowns by 20%. I might have just butchered the pronunciation on that word. And then Unwavering Will. So as you can see, as I stand still, my defense remains at 1 million, or my attack remains at 1 million. So I'm going to go into my different items that I have equipped. I have Born's Furious Wrath, which is a set sword I had found. It has quite a bit of stuff. I make sure to put the Royal, I have a Royal Imperial Emerald. I have Royal Imperial everything right now. But I put the Emerald on this to increase my critical hit damage. And that drastically raises my attack. Oops. I have Ashira's Ward, which increases both critical hit chance and damage. And right now I'm trying to get my critical hit chance to 10% instead of 9%. Also, I'm also aiming majorly for intelligence. You really want to, when you create these builds, you want to aim for critical hit chance, damage, intelligence, and attack speed. I keep pressing B, I'm sorry. I have Born's Privilege, for no other reason than all 3 of them gives me the reduced cooldown of all skills by 10%. I have Born's Frozen Soul with the 3 slots on it. It has 1,324 intelligence and quite a bit of life after each kill. I keep pressing B, I apologize. It's like about the 3rd time. I have Sage's Apogee, which is critical hit chance and intelligence, along with my Gem, which gives me life, 23% life. I have the Attack Medallion, which gives me cold skill damage, attack speed, critical hit chance, and intelligence. I have Guardian's Aversion, which gives me critical hit chance and intelligence. Gruesome Legacy, which gives me intelligence and critical hit chance and damage. Oh man. I have my Hellfire Ring. I am honestly looking for a better Hellfire Ring, but this is the best I have right now. Gives me attack speed, intelligence, critical hit damage. And that's pretty much all. Again, I'm sorry. And then I have Gut Lantern, 681 intelligence and 6% critical hit chance. Then I have Shoes for intelligence and a movement speed boost. And then I have Legs, best way to explain that. It's an intelligence boost And then my waste is an intelligence and attack speed boost. And then I also get 4% damage to elite enemies. That is everything for that build. I'll show you some of the new stuff that is in the Xbox One version of Diablo 3. And starting off, I have the Enchanter. And I mainly use the Enchanter to change around what I want my armors to look like. Giving you guys a bit of a taste for it right now. As you guys can tell, I've actually worked really hard on this character. Put a lot of time into him. I put a lot of time into another character as well. But he's not as strong as this guy yet. And then the dyes. I always use my Abyssal dye. It's one of my favorites. And a Shear's Rod. There you go. I like looking at my guy and assuming that he is the Black Knight. There's a close-up picture of my guy. Alright, so we are going to go... Here's the other addition for the Reaper of Souls. And that is bounties and bosses. We are going to go to the newest edition and do a bounty as well. As everybody knows, Reaper Souls also adds a new act. This is Act 5. And with Act 5 comes a whole new place to explore, new bosses to kill, and all that fun stuff. I actually do not remember what difficulty I've been playing.
Need more arcane power.
I use Archon mode to take out the harder enemies, obviously. I'm right now looking for the Tower of Coralon. If I butchered that pronunciation, I'm sorry. Up for you guys, so you guys can have an easier time going through this thing. You don't have to watch me fight through everybody.
It is done.
And I suppose...
My grand...
Of course. I didn't know.
I have spent my whole life preparing for this day.
Let us have at it then, Founder.
I'm gonna have a not so fun moment here in a second. Get rid of all these archers I can. Many of you guys may recognize that telltale sign that our favorite enemy is approaching. Back to speeding it up for you guys.
Healing!
I don't have enough arcane power.
Well, I guess that'll be it for this video. Show you guys a bit of taste of it, what the bounties are like, even though I couldn't do a bounty on this video. Remember guys, thank you guys for watching. If you like this kind of content, hit that like button below. See you guys next time.